Balance bikes are a great way to get little toddlers out and about, and they're the perfect first step to a real bike. The good news is that they can only go as far and as fast as their little legs can push them, so they're not going to be able to get too far away from you either. There is a huge range to choose from for something that is essentially 2 wheels and a seat, and there's some important things you should think about when buying your balance bike, which we will touch on later. After 30 hours of testing, we have researched all the balance bikes on the market, listened to Mumsnet users' opinions, and sent one of our testers out on the run with their toddler. We have come up with the 8 top balance bikes currently available to buy on the market. First up, we have the functional but elegant Islabikes Rothan, which has been crowned Mumsnet's best balance bike for 2019. It's exceptionally light, which is really important for little toddlers, but also for parents who are inevitably going to end up carrying the thing. It's got wide handlebars, puncture-resistant tyres, and a handbrake that even the tiniest of little hands will be able to operate. It does have a limited age span, which will be off-putting for some parents, but they do retain their value and you can always sell them and then buy the next size up secondhand. And all in all, it's a really great bike. Next up is the Frog Bikes Tadpole, which is more of a mountain bike style balance bike built for strength and speed. If you live in the countryside, or if you're more adventurous and enjoy an off-road trail at the weekend, which is something that will definitely affect the balance bike you buy, this could be a great option for you. It is a bit on the pricier side, and it's a little bit heavier than some as well. If you're after a bike with more of a BMX aesthetic, then look no further than the Hoy Napier 2020. Suitable for children ages 2 to 4, it means it will span those toddler years really comfortably. And it was designed after Chris Hoy's BMX bikes, apparently. The Napier might be a bit bulkier than some of the bikes on the market, but it's really sturdy and it doesn't have a price tag that will make you flinch. Weighing in at just 2.9 kilos is the Strider 12 Sport, one of the lightest bikes we put through testing and a great option for curbside cycling. With quick release adjusters, a small aluminium frame that makes it easy for your toddler to hop on and off, and a handy footrest that's going to encourage some serious coasting, the Strider is a well-built balance bike that both toddlers and parents will love. And it can be used from 18 months all the way to 5 years old, which is a huge plus and definitely something you should consider when buying a balance bike. The Carrera Coast is another great example of a budget balance bike that gives its pricier competitors a real run for their money. This is a really practical bike that can go easily across different terrain. And for older, slightly more confident toddlers, they're going to be able to cover quite a bit of ground with this one as well. How easy a bike breaks is definitely something to look for in a balance bike, and it's worth noting that the Carrera's Tektro handbrake does need a good squeeze. But all in all, the Carrera Coast is a great budget-friendly bike that most parents will love. Next up is the Early Rider Classic, which, as the name would suggest, is a very classic-looking balance bike. It has a wooden frame beautifully crafted from sustainably sourced birch wood. This one has chunky wheels that just glide over different types of terrain, but it's made of wood, which makes it that bit heavier. So if your child is slightly smaller or if you've got a younger toddler, this might not be the easiest bike for them to ride. So with that in mind, we would recommend this bike from age 3 onwards. For children who need a confidence boost while learning to ride a bike, the Ridgeback Scoot could be a real winner. It features a hand grab on the saddle, so you can assist your child if they need a little bit of extra support. And the handbrake also means that they can slow down more easily as well, which if you live in an urban area is definitely something worth considering. Again, this bike is on the heavier side, so it might be more suitable for ages 3 and up. But it is a neat little bike and it's got plenty of room for growth as well. Finally, we have the Micro 2-in-1 balance bike, which can be used as a balance bike or as a bike with training wheels. This bike will definitely get your toddler from A to B, but it does have smaller wheels, so it's better suited to life on pavements or slightly smoother surfaces. If you think your toddler is going to be more of the occasional rider rather than a serious balance biker, then the Micro 2-in-1 is probably the best option for you. That's it from us, but don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the product reviews, tips and advice from Mumsnet. Go on. Go on. Go on.